I'm gonna raise down here. First hand of the big 44. Somebody at second in the 327 and to win the 530 Benny Builder. Winning the 530 Benny Builder would be swell. We got Laka in the house. What up? We got Big Kahuna and we got Young Grope. Let's take them down. I'm gonna try my best. Stephen Trey says best luck for the day. Monday Night Rave Club is back. I'm glad to hear the car is fixed. But yes, Monday Night Rave Club if we get a few stacks tonight. We're all having a little giggle, apparently at my expense. This is the big 44. We are calling all in. We're putting this down here. We're putting this here. Then we're gonna put this here. And honestly, I think that's pretty much it. In these positions, I just won't be folding ace king. If somebody shoves, then we are playing for all the chips, and that is the life that we have right now. Do I really want to play for all the chips? No. Will I play for all the chips? Yes. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, that is not how Finty wanted to start the week. Good crack. Good crack. We'll give you a little fishy. They're rags, so I don't mind. It's all good. Finty can look on the tables and win some monies. We are looking for some betting coupons for W Cube. And over here I got re-raise, and I'm not gonna lie, I only looked at their stack and not mine. Feeling a little tired today, and I called, but because I ran it so small, but I didn't realize like how short I was, so we got some problems here, chat. Monday Night Rave Club, where you at? Who is ready to get loosey goosey tonight? $983. I think we can have some checking on this board now. I could be wrong saying that, but if you are going to check a hand, this hand makes a lot of sense. It's a board where there's going to be a lot of raising from our opponent. It's a board where we're going to want to have larger bets, so I don't think we want to bet small. I don't think we want to bet big with this hand. What are you doing with your scoop widget when you also win a W Cube title? I'll rotate them probably in the middle of hands, just so people know they're playing with someone who really has completed everything. I would love to get the Sunday Million at some time. Obviously, Tom got that one. Mansion Cast. Has he been online since he won that? I haven't seen him, but I know he's on a very, very late night schedule, so I might just miss him. We are just gonna keep clicking call. That's a great river card, because if they didn't have a value hand, they're likely to bluff it. They had a straight, they were value betting. Wait, did they have a straight? They did, right? Yeah, they had a straight, but unfortunate for them, I had what is known as a flush in the business. And if you weren't aware, if you're new here, if you're recreational, you haven't studied the hand charts. First of all, that's one of the first things you do. Secondly, flushes beat straights. Oh, that's a good hand to see, I'm not gonna lie. Wasn't expecting it to be so weak. Beautiful. And over here, Eddie, who we ran very well against. I can't remember exactly how it went down, but we did run well in a couple of pots last week against them. And that's going to continue right here, right now. Unlucky Edward. I'm all in. What about a duck wearing an Irish jersey? How would we feel about that? I'm going to bet on the larger side. Sure. I'm all for the duck in an Irish jersey. Alright, let me see. I'll talk to the artist and we'll see how she can pull it off. The only thing is, like, would it just be a duck in a green jersey? Is that how you do it? Because, like, you can't have that much detail. I didn't see where the marathon, what the best position was though. I won my first tournament yesterday. 1,400 entrants. Yeah, that's an incredible result. Always fun to win a tournament on a Sunday. I have a sneaky suspicion if they go all in, I lose. Sneaky suspicion. Alright, hopefully we get a check call from Ace King with the King of Clubs. How would I bluff here? Probably with something like 7-8 suited. Don't have a huge amount of choices, so we'd have to find some quite unnatural ones. So something like 7-8 suited, or if I flatted King 8 of Clubs. Oh, King 8 of Clubs is now the nuts. Never mind what I just said. Whatever they have, they should probably just fold though, because it's probably one pair. If they have less than one pair, I'm almost certain they should be folding. Nice fold, mate. Just being honest, like it's not that, it's just hard for people to find bluffs here. It's just the truth. Alright, we're 7 spots away from the cash here. Okay, I thought it was big blind 8k. Then it's big blind 7, we're certainly going to be folding. I think it's super close though. We are going to re-raise, which is a little bit naughty. T4 says at least we have 3 stacks worth of chips. That is true. It might have cost me $165, but we have over 10,000 3 times. Hashtag worth it. I'm not flying in here 6 spots away from the money. Congratulations if you've bluffed me. And 3 spots away from the cash. I am going to be wagering all of the betting discs with my ace and my king. Even if we see re-raises from this player because they are quite aggro. They have a big stack. What is everybody's favorite form of potato? Mine is absolutely roast potatoes. There's no better food in the entire world. And I said it and I mean it. How's your first golf lesson? Oh my god, they're throwing the tissues at me. I couldn't go because my car broke down on the way there. Which was very annoying. Why are they throwing the tissues at me? We're all in. In the big 44. A rare yellow tag? Where's the... Oh, here we go. Yeah. We are going to be all in the big 44. Even with this shove, I am not full in. Obviously a reasonably crucial pot. We have 19 players left here looking to close in on our first Maniac 2000 of the day. Our first final table of the week. You hate to see it. And I'm going to try to sneak one through if the big blind decides that they want to play for the chips, I would have called. And in the big 44 with 16 players left, we are most likely going to just check shove versus a bet. If it was heads up, not a good turn. If it was heads up, that would not be the case. I'm going to go all in. Could be drawing close to that for sure. We'll take it. Absolutely. I'm probably going to call. I block all of the river 2 pairs, which is very important, and I unblock all of the bluffs, so I think I'm probably going to call even though I don't love it. Nice. Nice! The 8's just very, very important here. I'm just going to shove this. Beans and rashes when you're 45. Good flop in it. We did not win, which is quite upsetting if I do say so myself. We have won the big 44 twice this year already, which is more than any other tournament. In fact, I have not won any other tournament twice. I don't know why I said it like that. It's the only tournament that I've won twice this year. Man, some follows coming in on the Twitch machine today. Thank you very much. Alright, we are re-raising. This is not the final table. Hey, DJ! DJ! Where we at? Big 44, where we at? We won the pot. Yeah, funky, yeah! Irish National Anthem, please stand up. Put your hand on your chest. Yeah. All right. She was a sexy lady. How'd she get him? How'd she know? She was in for fright. Yeah, funky, yeah. She was a sexy lady. She had to get a trill. How'd she get him? How'd she know? She was in for a fright. She said greetings, hold tight. Life, it has no meaning. Ah, you ready? Let's hear you singing, she's a maniac. And she's dancing. Dancing like she never did before. Yogi, yogi, yogi! Rocky, rocky, baby, baby, rocky, rocky, more. Rocky, rocky, baby, baby, rocky, rocky, dance floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And she's dancing, never did before. The final table is the Big 44. I don't know how many times we've final tabled it this year, but we have won it twice. Hopefully, we can get another win. I'm making do a 3-second Guinness. I was at my friend's granddad's funeral one time, and he could drink a pint of Guinness extremely quick, and nobody else there could do it. So they kept asking me to honor him, and I honored him probably 5 or 6 times. Sorry, and I was absolutely shit-faced at the ceremony. Is that what you call a wedding at the funeral? Whatever you call it. I was paraplegic. I was just gone, done. Absolutely out of it, like just not good. They bet the river. Oh my god, I guess I have to call. Did I really have to call? I thought they were reg. It seems like a crazy hand selection to raise against me, but whatever. Alright, blind versus blind. If they raise, we are just going to see a flop. And on ace 10-6, I am not going to be folding just yet. That's actually a card that they're so likely to continue bluffing on too, I think. Or value betting, of course. Ah, they're going all in on the river chat. Bit of Jason status for their big bluff as well. Jason status. What? What? Once they check, they're never calling, but it is what it is. We are going to re-raise from the small blind on the final table against bump and flex, and we're just going to win. Sometimes it is that simple. What is this deep stack tournament, by the way? I've got 50 big blinds and I'm still in 5th. Is your structure always so good in this tournament? Alright. They're going to raise, aren't they? Fucking hell. They are going to raise. A nice pot for the boys. $81 in bennies. There's usually a lot up top here. $4,000 plus bennies. Would not be mad at it. The way I am at that turn. I did not sign up for this. I will call. I don't think they're going to bet worse than a jack on the turn. I don't think they're going to bluff a lot. Congratulations. Even if they call, I'm folding because there's a small chance that they have a better 2-pair. Oh my god, I could have just opened shoved the river. I am very full, chat. Well, I've been thinking about getting an emote that says naughty. I've been saying that a lot lately. I'm not sure how much flat calling would go on here if Stanimar decides to re-raise against me. Or am I meant to just go all in for 36? I'm going to click it back, but this could be an error. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're all in on the 44 Benny Builder final table. We have kings versus 10s. If we avoid the 10, we're the chip leader. Lego. Lego. Also, shout out to RKK on my 55 table who just said that they love the channel. I love you. And I love winning with kings. Lucky lad, the rose sounds amazing. Top notch. Cannot complain. It is very close between the two bigger stacks here, but the other stacks are not even that far off. We are going to raise with king deuce. It's a pretty good hand to use. And on king jack 10, we are going to mix, but I'm going to be leaning towards checking slightly more. You've got to be very careful of how often you're going to be ISOing against limp in this stack setup, and therefore you can't just bet 100% of the time on the flop. I think betting slightly smaller might be better there as well. It's very easy for him to play against when you bet big. I'm going to go with re-raise here. Could be convinced to lean towards call, but definitely going to be getting in the mix. 4 players left. Incredibly, we're in 3rd place with 71 big blinds. An absolute madness. Josh says, let's go. Good spot, eh? Decent little spot indeed. I'm a hell of a night. Send him well for 2nd place finish. Hey, come on. We're sending for the hat-trick of wins in the 44 this year. So, oh my god, that's why I've not won any tournaments, because I haven't summoned Susie Boyle when we've got heads up. We got heads up 4 or 5 times last week and I didn't summon her at all. I got punished. Against that size, we are just going to go ahead and fold. Make this up. And on the final table, we are not going to be folding versus a small turn bet. We're going to check again. And on this river card, if they bet, it's actually kind of tempting to raise, which is proper naughty. Alright, we get called here by a 7 and a 6, which means they had 3 pair, which was no match for my trips. Easy cash. Fake Hodge just used the chip leader. Am I still now? No, we're 3 out of 4 here, sitting with 66 big blinds. Some crack. I could be convinced to not raise this one, but I have clicked the raise button, so here we are. And on 10 and deuce 4, I'm going to be betting, and we're going to be winning. These stacks are all a little bit too close for my liking. Gotta be completely honest. Shout out to anyone who's hitting me with the follows. I do appreciate you. Dr. Dunn, 9 Finger, Rix, etc. I'm gonna re-raise again. I will never not go all in on Finton winning the tournament. You might give me a lot of abuse. You might wish misery upon me in different ways, but you are absolutely a man of your word when it comes to your channel points. Isn't he on the final table with the big 44? All right, some sexy little stacks for our final table. Looking to win this tournament for the 3rd time this year. Storm says, an Irish guy taking your chips but felt bad, so he gives some back. I'm not sure if they felt bad. I'm not sure if that's what was going down. I'm just going to call on the button here. And on ace 10 5, we're going to mix if they check. It's a board where we actually want to probably be reasonably polar sometimes. That does make a lot of sense. Again, another shocking hand in the big blind that we can't do a whole lot about. Hopkins says, I love the video. Ah, the bounty video is playing. That's what it was. I get you. We're not defending here even against min. We're going to mix here. No, man, I've got to give up this. I think even with the 9. My hand is just really, really poor to bluff. Just as well we did. Top 2 certainly was not going to be folding. Not sure if this makes sense. I'm not bluffing. Nice hand. Alright, we're going to come back to this final table. Actually, we'll see. We have a hand. I should wait. But I do have aces in the bounty builder 44. I'm going to shove here. I think it's just a very, very easy spot for them to be over bluffing. Have you ever made a deal on the final table? Back in the day for sure. But not in quite some time. Like yonks. A long, long time ago. Alright, confirmed in the top 3 of the big 44 once again. Got ourselves another podium finish. T Forbes is sweating, hoping that I get 2nd place once more. I'm quite naturally hoping that we go a little bit better. We're going to bet again. And I'm not going to bet the river, even though I think we potentially could. Thankfully we did not. And we're going to call. Sometimes we'll bluff, sometimes we won't. This time we are going to bluff. Do you know if we get 3 bullets in the ambassador free roll? I do not know that, but I need to know what that is on. I don't think they're going to fold enough. I know you're not really meant to bet there once and then not fire the river, but I just don't think we're going to get enough folds. So for once in my life, I'm not going to pull the trigger. One time in my life, I am not going to go all in. Alright, we're going to check folding. And we're going to be folding again. Not looking to May West for us to take it down. Ace-9, obviously you're going to be putting some chips in. The question is whether it's a call or a shove. Gonna go all in. I can see a lot of merit to calling pre-flop with this as well, using the offsuit combos to shove, which might be the best thing. One question, if someone gave you 200, maybe 2,000, I'm not sure, told you what's your bankroll, how much did you play in a day? I play more than $2,000 in buy-ins a day, so probably something similar to what I play, except for take out the very top. I don't know what you mean. I don't know if I have $2,000 a day to use or what exactly. And this is very, very, very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable indeed. And on the final table, we are going all in. This player checked ace king on the river. My dad had a friend that knew a lot of Tottenham legends, and weirdly enough, a former Tottenham and Arsenal players were friends. And my dad got asked to play golf with Ian Wright and David Seaman, Mark Falco, and then Corona happened. What a story, and it's 100% true. I would not have doubted it, but when people tell me a story is 100% true, it always sends a little bit of spidey senses off that you might be lying. Cheer with a Bart Keane. Wrong. Wrong. Did you ever make a deal on the final table? Nah. Nah, I'm hard as nails, man. I would make a deal on the final table if there's $1 million at first. If I make the W main final table, I'll be gambling. Probably just check down 8 high against me. So, you cannot win with that hand. This is a big pot. I would obviously love to see them get knocked out. Won't be mad at it at all. Alright, I'm all in. Not 100% sure on this. But we do get folds, which is ideal. And I'm going to raise this in and around the worst hand that we're going to want to get involved with from a button raise with these stacks. And once we get re-raised, I'm not going to be flat calling here. No, thank you. Where to start to learn playing the game? I started myself, but then I read pretty much every book that was in production. Spent all my money on books from the age of 17 till 19 or something. I went to New York, and when I was like either 17 or 18 in 6th year in school, and I'm gonna shove. It's a problem. Alright, GG's. Not entirely sure if that's a shove. I never used to use those hand classes, but I know that they do get used when I look it up from the big blind. Not as sure if they do in the small blind, but it's something we can check out later on. We get 3rd place. We will update the trophy tracker to say that we have got an extra 3rd place.